Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a special Saturday edition of the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour live on Facebook. Today we are coming to you from Jordan Lanes in Whitehall, Pennsylvania. A little bowling action, stop that, a little bowling action on wood on the Autobahn pattern. We are down to our final 5 stepladder finals. I see a lot of regular faces on the scratch side that bowl on wood. Let's see, I know we have Anthony Nyer was our number 1 seed, Antonio Reyes was the number 2, Danny Althouse is number 3, Gene Blair is number 4, Tom Hankey is number 5. I recognize a couple faces on the handicap side. We'll wait till I get the cards to joining me right now in the booth is nobody. Which is fine. There's somebody standing next to me, but they won't put a headset on. And Atlanta just hit a home run. You know, I kid all the time about Skip Moyer just coming in from flying in. This person who's putting on the headset actually did just fly in from the great state of Michigan.
That's what you want to call it.
Where she attended the Bonding Brunswick Bowling Camp, the Triple B camp.
It's a nice way you put it.
Yes, the Triple B camp. We know her by her laugh. Another B.
Hold on. There's hair like all over the place in my face. Gotta move it. Yeah, I literally just arrived what, half hour ago maybe? 20 minutes?
If that, yeah. Yep. I was messaging her, tell her, hurry up, hurry up. I need your phone to get on the internet.
Just trying my best.
All right, so we have everybody just about line up for player introductions.
Is there a pillow around here anywhere I could take a nap?
No.
Darn it.
Hey, I got cards in front of me.
He doesn't need one.
We don't want to hear him anyway. All right, in the scratch division, your number 5 seed from Massachusetts, Tom Hankey at plus 216. The number 4 seed from Maryland, Gene Blair at plus 251. The number 3 seed, the non-genetically proven Daniel Althouse at plus 255. Your number 2 seed, Antonio Reyes at plus 299. And Anthony Nyer, your top seed at plus 307. All right, that's a pretty star-studded scratch field we got there. They certainly won't win any beauty, contest. That's
You're not winning any beauty pageants?
No. Callie Bazil, your number 5 seed in handicap at plus 52. Amanda Granada, your number 4 seed at plus 70. Oh boy. Amelia Lamanowitz. Hope I got that right. The 3 seed at plus 104. We'll just call her Amelia. Cameron Shockey, your number 2 seed at plus 157. Jonathan Polison, your top seed today at plus 185. All right, so we will warm them up. Brittany, why don't you tell us about today's Autobahn pattern? That's okay.
I haven't looked at it.
Well, you did so good with your question about Athens on Brunswick's live stream.
I don't even know how long it is. Off the top of my head.
It was 42 feet. It's kind
42.
of heavier, volume-wise. Typically, most of the scratch people played in to start.
Longer pattern.
Yes. And eventually migrated left. They were able to move a little bit outside as the day went on. Yes, as I told you, your answer was very diplomatic.
On my Facebook Live answer question?
Yes.
I tried my best.
Well, without knowing too many particulars, like, they kind of left you. By the way, for those that weren't watching the Facebook Live, she was asked, how would you attack Athens? Like,
well, no, it was a father asking
Yes.
his daughter. She wanted to use her tenacity on
Yes.
Athens pattern.
Yes.
So.
And there was no particulars given. You know, does she have your rev rate? Does she have your husband's rev rate? How fast does she throw the ball? So basically what your answer was, which I thought was very good, was start in your comfort zone. And work your way from there. Very diplomatic. And what do you want?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm listening to you.
Hey, congratulations on your number 3 seed. You went 3-0 in match play.
That helps.
Yes?
I'm still going with the theme. I didn't carry today.
Well, you carried better in match play.
I did. I did carry better in match play. Qualifying, not so much.
Yeah, well. So let's take a look around our camera angles. This is our scratch camera angle for today. It looks a little crooked, but it's not. Penny is up to bowl. And this is our handicap camera. So we'll be moving them around back and forth. Hey, I like this. These are big scoreboards. I can read these.
Well, the handicap ones have the newer screens.
Oh, yeah.
Handicap pair.
Never mind. I can read the handicap pair.
It's a little brighter.
I may need your help with the scratch pair if you're going to stay down here. By the way, the finals are on 3 through 6. Usually we're up towards the other end of the house, but there's a lot of league bowling here on a Saturday night.
Sorry, I'm not so talkative. I'm a little tired. Been on an airplane all day. Very bumpy airplane.
Yeah, I would have loved that.
It wasn't the best 2 flights I've had in my years. So, but I got to watch a movie on the second one, so it was good.
And how many games at Brunswick Camp do you think you bowled over 2 days?
Oh, God.
40, 50?
Yeah, 30, 40 probably. We bowled for 3 hours, took a break and ate lunch, and then we went back and bowled for 2.5 more hours. And then yesterday we started bowling at 9 a.m. We stopped at about 12, ate lunch, came back and bowled for another 3-4 hours.
That's a lot of bowling.
It is. But it was very educational bowling. No score, just pins. They laid out short, medium, and long for us each day.
That helps.
We
So,
got-
no house shots, huh?
no, thank goodness.
So I saw you were took a tour of the building. Did they maybe give you a little insight on what might be coming down the pike in Brunswick for a
I
bowling
can't tell
ball?
you that.
So,
I am under strict.
Okay.
What's the
Okay.
word?
Yeah, confidentiality.
Yes,
but,
I cannot
but you,
say.
You could say there's something coming down the pike then.
Yes.
Okay. Is it going to be round?
Square.
Ooh, going back to basics. Back like it used to be when I bowled. Is it going to be pretty colors?
Maybe.
Go ahead, Matthew. He's not pretty colors. Starting, the scratch goes high. He's a 4-pin.
Shot at 1 spare. Joking, because none of us shot at spares. It was all about. Tom picks up his 4-pin. Gene comes in high again. That's probably going to be Deadwood on 4. Deadwood on 4. Matthew. Deadwood on 4. Hey, there's a pattern.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
You talk for a little while.
Okie dokie. 10-pin there for Gene Blair. Amanda Granada up on lane 5, trips the 4 for a strike. Amanda, after starting with 2 opens, 2 splits, gets her first strike of the match. Spare for Gene Blair. He starts with 3 spares at the moment. Up on lane 6, Callie Bazil. Comes up a little high, leaving the 3-10. Hello there, other half.
Hello.
Just making sure you were still alive on that.
I might be sleeping, standing up.
That's fine. Hanky with his shot. Comes up a little bit high on lane 4, leaving the 3-6. And with the spare, we have an even match through 3 frames. Callie now on lane 6, looking to convert her spare. 3-10. She's going to try it the unconventional way. Oh, and the 3 goes right around the 10. So she posts 33 in the third, 36 with her handicap, and now that match is even through 3 frames. Hankey covers up the spare. It's game 1 of our 4-game stepladder for today's Easter Classic, our only single-day Saturday event of the season. We do have a couple events during the year on a Saturday, but usually they are 2-day events. So this is our first singles event of the season on a Saturday. Second event. Okay, sorry.
Jay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Jay Lane. Sorry, forgot.
Yes.
Well, the only one in 2018.
There you go.
Strike there for Tom Hankey in frame number 4. And Callie Bazil looking for her spare on lane 5. Looking to convert the 10-pin. And just misses it to the left. So she'll have 42 in the 4th. Now Blair to even the match. And he does with a strike. So 58 in the 3rd with a strike working for both bowlers through 4. Now Amanda looking for her first double of the match. And she gets it. A nice mix.
Off topic a little bit, but it just looks like it.
Well, there is a couple of purple balls up on the rack down there, so that's possible. And Blair comes back with a double in frame number 5. Now Amanda looking for a triple on lane 5. Ooh, and she makes a great shot. Leaves a solid 10-pin. Today, our Easter Classic conducted on the Autobahn pattern, the Kegel Autobahn. What's your thoughts on Autobahn PA Fats?
Well, according to my high school prom date's mother, she thinks it's in Ohio. There's a funny story behind that. Well, Autobahn is fairly challenging, but it's very fair on wood, in my opinion. You know, decently long, decent amount of oil. How many units are on this thing?
I believe it was 24 or 25 units.
Yeah, it doesn't say on this paper. I mean, you know, 4.5 to 1, 4.6 to 1 on the outside. But it's what I like to call a shim pattern. Back in the day, I know you guys are young. Back in the day of us old people, in the old style oil machines, you used to have to put shims in the oil machines that were roughly 3 to 4 boards wide, so you would get Christmas tree looks, and that's how that pattern is. Shim patterns now are more difficult. Back then, a shim pattern was easier. So that's why Autobahn plays a little difficult. But those on wood that could get the ball into a roll seem to score better. Shall I continue?
No, you're doing good. I was listening. I was paying attention.
I figured maybe you just wanted a break for a second.
Well, I mean, the one thing about picking a pattern for a center like this, when you have wood, you know that the lanes are going to hook. No matter what pattern you put down, it's going to hook a little extra because of the wood. So, you know, we went for something with a little more volume. Not necessarily like longer length, but something with volume today. So, all right.
And that's really what you need on wood. I mean, length is volume is the key.
Back to the scoreboard and let you know that Gene Blair has a 10-pin lead as they enter frame number 7. He is on pace at the moment, working 3 strikes in a row. He can shoot 268 max. Tom Hankey can max out at 248. So we have a pretty good match yet on the scratch side. As Blair makes it 4 in a row with a strike.
Now, Gene usually brings his A game on wood because he could get the ball into a roll nice and early. Daniel's going to be the same way when we see him in the next match.
Yeah,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say probably they are our 2 best bowlers on the PJBT Tour right now on wood because of their style of being able to get the ball into a roll, but what do I know?
On the handicap side, we have Amanda Granado leaving the 1-2-4-8. She has 81 in the fifth. Currently has a 24-pin lead.
I mean, now, of course, I said that. One of them will shoot a 142 in the next game. I promise you, when I started setting up this stuff, it was kind of warm here.
It's not very warm right now.
It is not very warm now. I'm actually chilling now. So anyway, for those of you tuning in, maybe for the first time, our message board is live and operational for most of you. Feel free to chime in. If you have a question or a comment, feel free to post. If you like what you see and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button in the upper right-hand portion of the screen. And if your notifications are turned on, you will be notified each and every time we go live.
Amanda leaving the 210. That score currently in the sixth frame is Callie with her handicap is 63. Amanda has 99.
Big strike for Tom Hankey there on lane 4. Keep the pressure on as he trails by 20 in the match as they start the 8th frame. Amanda was not able to convert her spare, but she still does have about a 35-pin lead at this point through 6.5 frames. And there's a good shot. Kelly's first strike of the match. Hankey on lane 3. Kicks out the 10-pin with the messenger.
What do you think? Would you like to see some tour stops on wood?
No.
No. Didn't think so.
Not with 16 games, no.
Didn't think you would like that.
No.
Maybe if they put 40 units out there.
Either
Maybe.
that or they bowl 4 games and re-oil before in the middle of the squad.
Fast 8 for Jean.
And that fast 8 will even up the match once again. Amanda Granada, another great shot, leaving the 10-pin. She's going to have to keep the striking going as Kelly, who couldn't strike in the first 6 frames, only had 1 spare in the first 6, has a double working now in the 7th and 8th.
Spare for Amanda.
We've been seeing a lot of Jean lately. This is at least 3 weeks in a row we've seen Jean. Made it to the finals last week.
Certainly has been bowling really well.
Yeah. Hello.
Comes up a little bit high on. He can shoot 2, not shut Hankey out. Okay, big shot coming up here on Callie She is working. That one looks a little hot. So he will maintain a small lead heading into the 10th. But now he will need at least the first strike.
Yes. First strike and good count.
And good count to shut out Jean. All right, I'll let you finish out this match. I'll get the awards ready.
All right. Let's see what Callie could do. She's up in the 10th. She trails. Actually, this match is pretty much over. But let's see if she can make it competitive. She does get the first one in the 10th. She could strike out for 145 with her handicap, so Amanda would still have to show up in the 10th. Let's see what Tom does. He's looking for a strike. And he gets it. 10 in the pit there for Tom. He'll just need good count here. Back over to Callie really quick. She goes 5 count. That will officially end her day. So let's focus back on the scratch side. Well, Alex, you kind of can't throw a bowling ball. Can't have a tournament without oil.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, especially on wood.
When they say the ball hooks at your toes, it's literal.
Yes,
Might hook back at you.
it might. All right, Tom gets that good count. Match is over. He will be moving on to go on against his doubles partner for next week at Easter's. 248 for top. Gets the last 7. Amanda makes her spare. She'll be in the 160s with good count.
Did somebody say Josh was supposed to be here?
Yes.
No.
Yes. I thought he was going to be here a lot earlier than this.
Was he just coming for dinner or something and then going back home?
Pretty much. That's what Josh does.
Oh. Did I hear we were supposed to get snow next week?
I'm hearing tomorrow night.
No.
I know.
No.
I know. I'm ready for it to be over. Somebody said this morning, I heard we might get like 2 inches tomorrow night.
No.
No, exactly.
No. It's spring.
I know you weren't here yesterday. It was very nice here yesterday.
It wasn't very nice in Michigan. It was very cold and windy in the beautiful town of Muskegon.
A place you will not be moving to.
Probably not.
No.
Unless something came up, but I doubt it. I like warmth.
Don't we all?
If I were to move anywhere, it'd be where it's warm.
AccuJack is listening. He just chimed in with 3 to 6 he's going with.
No, Jack. You're supposed to say none.
None, yes.
You're supposed to make it go another way.
Jack, I will say, is a really good amateur forecaster, but he always is a little bit on the high side. He's like Joe Bastardi, for those of you that, obviously you don't know who Joe Bastardi is. Go ahead, Matthew. Gene Blair, 5th place finisher today, $40 for his efforts. He also says maybe more snow next weekend.
I'm going to dump all the snow on him.
Yes. $35 for Callie for her 5th place finish. All right, I will be right back, and we'll talk about next week.
Oh, hey, the Phillies are losing. That's a surprise. Oh, it was 40. $40 scholarship and is it 30 on the handicap side? Not 3. That cold.
All right, now maybe I'll be a little warm. I am cold. We're right underneath the air vent. Dumb butt. All right. That's pretty funny, Dan, but no, he didn't say it was 35. All right, so next week, the PJBT heads to Reading for an under 21 doubles at Heaster Lanes. Reminder, if you want the early discount, you have to put a $20 deposit down by 11:59 tomorrow night. And then the following week, we are at Leisure Lanes. You won't be there.
I will not.
So you can't be my kid's partner.
Nope, we can't. We can't go for back to back.
No.
You find anybody?
Yeah. What?
My infamous ball changes.
Ball change.
Last time I ball changed one of these, I had 22 in a row.
Why are you interrupting my broadcast?
Because
He's giving some tidbit of information.
Okay. Yes, there's a possibility his partner might have the last name of Himmelreich.
Oh, the lefty.
Yes. TJ is going to get back to me. If not TJ, then it'll be Brent.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes. And then the following week, we are back in Reading at Berks Lanes for major number 9. That is Sunday, April the 22nd.
I won't be at that either.
Where are you going to be? Oh, wait, you're out in the tour starts then.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, the tour starts the following week.
I'll be at men's states.
You're not a
Wait.
man.
I can throw it like a man.
Yes. Actually, you throw it a lot better than most men. I know your hashtag is bowl like a girl.
Yes.
I think Daria has the same one.
A
She
lot of
posts-
us do.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, Gene started. Tom finished on the left.
At the mixer, Jim Fagan, 2-11.
Oh.
Your brother seems to think TJ's bowling with him. I kind of doubt it. I'll assume, since he said, "Hey, Dad," that's your brother.
Okay, 50-50 for the survivors. First ticket, these are both good tickets. 2250, 2250. Second ticket, 1615. 1615.
And by the way, the week after the major at Berks is our first ever Baker team tournament.
I won't be at that either.
We're not going to see you in the month of April.
No, you won't.
Are we going to see you next week?
Maybe. I don't want to eat the microphone. I'm hungry, but that. I have chocolate in my backpack, but chocolate is not going to do any justice right now.
Go get yourself something.
Are we going to eat afterwards?
Yes, we're going to Copperheads, I believe,
Oh, jeez.
to watch some basketball.
It'll be a late one.
Well, the lake, yeah. Actually, we might might catch the second half.
Okay, Holy fans, it's time for game number 2 on the track side. We have number 3 seed Daniel Allhouse taking on number 5 seed Tom Hank. Daniel has elected to start the match on lane 3. On the handicap side, we have number 3 seed Amelia. Say it for me. Emmanuel. Taking on number 4 seed Amanda Donata. Amelia has elected to start the match on lane 5. She gets 10 pins handicap. That's the difference. Okay? Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for her.
All right, off we go, Matt Shoot. Now, my child asked what lane Tom finished on.
He's going to finish on the same lane.
Yes. What ball did he? What ball does he have in his hand?
A round one?
That is his tag. All right. See ya. See ya. Happy Easter. Amelia up.
A lefty.
Yes. Daniel trips the 9. Well, son, I doubt it because when TJ messaged me, he kind of thought he might have baseball that day. This jacket's warm. I never wear it. I don't like it.
This one's not very warm.
Would you like to trade?
No, it's okay.
Don't.
I'm just looking to see what the heck's going on my phone. Blowing up.
Amelia got 2. Let's see what Tom could do on his first shot. He double woods. 2-8.
Like he fired it through the break point on that one.
Yes, he did. I don't wear this coat because I don't like the shade of blue.
But the sky is blue.
Not this blue. This is ugly blue. All right, Tom's shooting at the 2-8. Amanda's shooting at the 1-3-6. Tom converts his spare, and Amanda does the same.
Okay, I gotta sit now. On this cold plastic seat.
All right, up we go to frame 2. Amanda will be throwing first. Gets the ball out on the lane. Comes in a little high, leaves the 4-7. Tom, solid 9.
He does not trip it like Daniel.
Oh, he did not.
He'll look to convert that.
Good spare there by Amanda. Amelia up. Good shot. Week 7. See what Daniel could do frame 2. Going with his red line on lane 4. That's 10. Back over to Amelia, shooting her 7.
Oh.
And just misses.
Hooked right away at the end there.
And Atlanta has a 3-2 lead.
I already said that.
Oh, sorry. Where was I?
Oh, in the car.
Oh.
Getting your jacket.
Somebody look up the score of the basketball game. Not you.
I can help you with that.
Okay.
Amelia crosses over. Gets all 10 down. I can just use the iPad that's sitting right in front of me here.
You can.
I don't know where all of his apps are. I'll attempt. Just hit this one.
And Daniel trips the 4-9. Tom just looks away in disgust. Amanda went light, left the 1-2-4.
Michigan will win
Michigan up by 9.
with a minute to go.
That's depressing.
Tom, I don't
he-
think he liked that shot, but he put 10 back and then he gives a little Japanese bow.
I think he gave that the old Yankee Doodle dandy.
Yes.
Gave him the high heat.
All right, Amanda clean through 3, starting out with 3 spares. Let's see what she could do in the 4th. Three, 6, 10, goes high. Back over to Tom.
Saturday Night Mixers, 50-50 ticket. First ticket, last 4 digits, it's not Danny Morgan. Last 4, 4447, 4447. Second one is 4692, 4692.
If you bought 50-50 tickets for the Saturday Night Mixers at Jordan here, it's 4447 is your number. And it's not Dan Morgan, I think they said.
Amelia.
Go ahead.
To say Amelia came in a little high on end pin, leaves herself a 6-7-10.
Four for Daniel.
Quite a match on the scratch side. Right now, a perfect 4 in a row for Daniel. And 279 pace for Tom Henke.
Seems like on lane 4 they're playing their really tight line to the head pin.
Yes. Amelia got 2. Oh, I don't like how these things score. Let's see. She's got
You got to look at the
50,
bottom.
yes, 56 with her handicap. Amanda has 62 in the 4th. That's 5 for Daniel. Amelia crossing over, leaves the 7. See if she can convert it this time.
This is the second game of our 4-game stepladder for today's Easter Classic. First ever time we hosted the Easter Classic here at Jordan Lanes. These 2 events last year, the Labor Day event and this event, last year were at the former Bolarama in
Deadwood
Reading,
on
PA.
4.
That's not open. So moved them to here to Jordan and Allentown.
Tom looked a little mad there. 7-pin miss for Amanda. Matthew messing up the heads on the right side.
He should have hit the reset button first.
Yes, he probably should have. Let's look at Amanda close up. She,
Ooh, good shot.
10 back. That was a good shot.
Yeah, put it on first ball.
That is on second ball. Tom up quick. Trips the 7-10.
Gobble, gobble. Even though it's not, but it's why I don't know why a turkey came up on the screen. That's why I just said gobble, gobble.
Maybe they think that's what you're going to eat for dinner.
I probably would eat that right now. I'd eat almost anything. Almost anything.
Where's my meatballs?
No, I said almost. Amelia looking to pick up her spare. Drop that one.
Front 6. You're muted.
Daniel really looks dialed in on this pair.
Oh, boy.
Kiss of death.
Eddie Mush.
You did it to me. I had
Yes, I
front
did.
7. You come over, oh, is that you? And I think I left a 4-pin.
Yes, you did.
And then I struck out.
But you won the tournament.
That's true.
All's well. that
Amelia airs a strike.
Great shot there. 5-pin, trips out to 10. She's got more carry than I do.
She's got more rev rate than you do.
So that's basically what I was getting at. 7-pin lead for Amanda Granada as she
Did
steps
I
up in
say
the 7th.
that?
That's going to hook.
That's 7.
Front 7 for Daniel. And Daniel using 2 different balls in each lane.
Yep.
That's very interesting.
Both of them with that big M on the side.
Boo. Sorry. Hey, look who's
Uh-oh.
walking in.
We don't know him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Skip Moyer has just entered the building. Hello, Skip Moyer.
At
Amanda-
quarter after 8.
Almost makes her 3-9.
Good try there for Amanda Granada. 108 in the 7th now.
3-10 for Tom. He's going to be quickly running out of frames. Shania says just to get you a grilled cheese. Well, that's your standby.
Oh, I'll eat a grilled cheese anytime.
Well, yes. You being hungry, we could like.
Shania, you should bring me one from Steak and Shake.
We could maybe get you to eat something that you don't normally eat right now. Now's a great time to try one of my meatballs.
A little high for Amanda. 4-7.
Tom does not convert to 3-10. I'm not sure if he thought he had it and turned away or knew he missed it and turned away.
136 in the 7th for
That's
Tom.
pretty much going to end his day.
Can only max out at 226, so he's going to need a lot of help at this point.
That was a good shot.
Ball change.
Yes.
We know what happens when he makes a ball change. Sometimes he runs off like 16 or 17 in a row.
Yeah, we've seen him do that before.
But he might be running out of frames. You're right. On the handicap side, we have a 35-pin lead for Amanda Granada. But Amelia can cut into that lead here in the 8th frame. She's looking for her first double of the match. But she lets it wide and leaves it in the channel. So she'll look to convert the spare. Meanwhile, Daniel for the front 8.
Ooh, that was inside. But it
Yes.
held the line. I think he dropped that one at his toe.
I was going to say he did not get that ball out on the lane at all.
Guess it's safe to say you can miss in. Or get the ball down into an early roll and it doesn't affect the...
Yes, that's going to end that match.
Amelia gets 9 on her fill. So she has 91 in the 8th. With her handicap, she's at 101. So she trails by 17, entering the 9th frame.
Shania has a gift card, she said.
Ooh. Let's use that up.
Okay, Daniel now looking for the front 9 here. Front 9 on lane 3.
Oh.
When he gets it, high
Trips
flush.
the 9.
Trips out the 9. And that is the front 9 for Daniel. Good spare conversion for Amelia. Amelia can max out now at 141. 10 pins handicap puts her at 151. Granada can mark out to be in the 160s. So barring something crazy, Amanda will take this match home, but she'll have to keep the board clean. Tom just pretty much, Tom finishing up, trying to get out of the way here, as Daniel will go for perfection. We've seen this already once this year. Tom Hankey, his opponent, who he's beating right now. Tom bowled a perfect 300 game just about a month ago at Town and Country Lanes in, ironically, game 2 of that final also.
Yes. Yes, that was the reference to the ball change.
Mm-hmm.
He was dead in the water halfway through game 1, made a ball change and spared the first shot and then carried the next 20.
Yeah, it was something like almost 20 strikes. That was amazing. That was a great, and it was funny because right before that, he really, we'll use the term, he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Yes.
With every shot, he just looked awful. Made a ball switch, and it was like a switch. Turned one switch off and turned another one on. All right, now, all house, looking for 10.
Got to carry.
Bit wide. Oh, and he comes up light, does not trip
Ball.
out the 4-pin.
Yes.
I don't know if that ball ever hooked.
Looked like he didn't
kept
hit
going
it.
that way.
Yes, looked like he didn't hit it. I wonder if he made a slight adjustment left because of his 8th frame.
Let's point
He
out
shouldn't
while he's finishing up that Amanda Granada will take home the match in game 2 over Amelia, as she has now shut her out. So I will go get the awards ready.
Wobbly 6 for Amanda.
166.
Yes. Technically 165. I don't know why it gave her a strike there.
Oh, yes. I didn't see that.
Yes. Daniel going with a ball change to see what this ball will do. I got to imagine he would not have done that if he was on the first 10.
Probably not.
All right, Althouse with a 279, 193 victory over Hankey. And Amanda will have a 166 to, let's see here. Amelia could strike for 129, scratch 139 with the handicap. Actually, 149. She's getting 20 pins handicap. No, she's getting 10. I don't know why it says total handicap 20. All right, 166 to 130 something. Come on, screen animation.
It says, no, no, no.
That's what it says. 138, 166, 138. Amanda Granada over Amelia Lamanowitz. How are you, Skip?
Hello, everyone.
About the dang time you get here.
Well, you know, I come and go like the wind.
Well, you could have took it with you today as I was flying, because
Oh,
it was
well.
not fun.
Well, I've been in those situations. Yeah. You're sitting there, and then all of a sudden everything starts shaking.
And
and
flying into Chicago with 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts.
I will never do anything that involves flying in and out of Chicago ever, unless I'm actually going to Chicago.
You don't like the windy city? Hey, there's Stacy.
I
When
liked
was
it.
Stacy here?
All day with your husband.
Oh, I've been here for like 45 minutes.
Quite a bit longer than 45 minutes.
Really?
Tom Hankey, $50 for his third place finish today. Fourth place finish today. Amanda Lamanowitz, $40, I believe he said.
To finish that thought, I wouldn't mind Chicago so much had I not had to sit on the runway for 3 hours because of a rainstorm one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
That's-
done with Chicago.
That's me in Atlanta. I'm the same way with Atlanta.
Yeah. So Chicago's on the
Don't fly list.
don't fly list. Yeah, we'll
Don't
go
fl-
with that.
Don't
yeah.
fly through list.
That's what I can.
Just so you guys know, I don't know if you realize this, you don't have to wait in the rain if you're driving a car. And it doesn't matter on 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts if you're driving a car. That doesn't matter.
But that you can drive to Michigan.
Just give
Flying
me my.
gets you there faster.
You know what? By the time you left your house Wednesday morning, by the time you got to Michigan, I bet I could just about made it there driving. Just about.
Let's see. My plane left at 10:30. I landed in Grand Rapids at 2:45.
Yes? But what time? That's not what I said. What time did you leave your house? 5 what?
If I can remember.
About 5:30, I bet. Yeah. All right. And your flight was 10:30?
Yes.
Okay. So if we left at the same time, I would have already been in Ohio by the time your flight took off.
That's true.
I'd have been
you're right, yeah,
just about halfway through Ohio.
That's true. I still would have flew too.
I'd have had my tunes.
Problem is, once I would have got to Ohio, you would have had to let me go for about 5 hours because I would have had to cool down.
Hey, I did the trip from Port Canaveral, Florida to home in a day. Hey, what'd you do in the 10th frame? Did you not hit that ball? Is that what happened? He, as usual, he thought it was looked good.
No.
You didn't move a little left because of your 8th frame, did you? No? Okay.
I didn't like it caught at all.
Yes, that's what I thought it was.
It just kept going this way. It never hooked.
It meandered.
Oh, what?
But the amount of that time, how many times were you actually stopped
Yes.
for gaps at that point?
Would you have changed balls?
It doesn't make a difference.
So maybe, maybe if you go on to win this tournament, maybe it was a good thing you didn't strike there. Now you got to take a look at what the tag will do.
Nearly as hard.
Yes.
So I'm kind of in between.
It took Brooke. Brooke drove. It took her
I mean, your fill shot did
10
look good.
hours.
Based off the left wing.
She said it was 10.
Brooke drove, is that what I just heard?
Yes,
Took her 10 hours.
I think.
And she's out in Harrisburg,
Yes.
so I would have made it in 11.
I'm sure you know, but Michigan won.
Yes.
I still wouldn't have drove to Michigan. You could have gave me $500 and I still wouldn't have drove to Michigan. It was bad enough. It was bad enough I had to drive to Pittsburgh.
But you got Vincent's Pizza.
I did.
Yes.
I
And
can
up
eat
in
pizza, right?
Wilkes-Barre,
Don't
we
make me
got
hungry for pizza.
We could go for pizza.
And that pizza was delightful.
Could we go up to Wilkes-Barre, though, for pizza?
I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow. We could.
Neither do I.
They could meet us halfway maybe on the turnpike. We'll give them an extra $5-6.
Let's just take the Northeast Extension and go to Wilkes-Barre and get some Old Forge pizza.
We could do that.
Yes. We did agree that pizza is better than Vincent's.
That also tastes very good reheated.
Yes, that sweet sauce is in fuego.
Oh, I don't know what it was that night, but that hit the spot.
I'm sure the people listening to us are like,
What
can we
is Old
talk
Forge?
about bowling now?
Well, they're still throwing their practice balls.
Yes.
Lane 3 and 4 have shut
For
off.
the 1,413 people that are watching right now, we're sorry.
Matt's got to turn lane 3 and 4 on.
No, we don't need that pair.
Nah.
Oh, 6. Now 6 just turned off. Has it
We-
done that?
This game here, we
I
have
guess so.
Daniel and Antoni.
2 bowlers from the Berks County area. They know each other well, have met a few times in high school, district, and regional play. You know, you would have bowled a lot better if you had Fats pants on. Yes, we will see you next week.
Time for our semifinal matches. On the scratch side, number 2 seed, Antonio Reyes, taking on number 3 seed, Daniel Allhouse. Antonio has elected to start the match on lane 3. On the handicap side, we have number 2 seed, Cameron Shockey, taking on number 5 seed, 4 seed, sorry, Amanda Granada. Cameron has elected to start the match on lane 5. Amanda gets the handicap difference of 1-2. Okay? Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our semifinals.
All right, off we go to the semifinals. Antonio Reyes will be starting, and Cameron Shockey will be starting. On the handicap side, Amanda Granada is getting 22 pins. Antonio starts, going 10 back.
Oh my gosh. Part the Red Sea.
Yes. And Amanda, 4-pin. Good shot, though, for Amanda. I like the way she throws a bowling ball. That's a double for Antonio, and the match is tied through 2. That was a good shot. Amanda, by the way, missed her 4-pin. And she comes back with a strike. And we have an argument in the baseball game.
The ground is brown. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
That's the front 3 for Antonio. Cameron, 4-pin.
I am so cold.
We'll try to start a fire for you.
Okay. We can't start the fire.
2-pin for Daniel. Lost that a little to his right.
Fortunate enough to only leave a 2-pin.
Yes. Cameron makes his spare. Because, Alex, we don't. Last year, some of the tournaments, we didn't even announce the pattern until the tournament was over.
What was the pattern today, by the way?
Autobahn.
Audubon.
As I said earlier, according to the mother of my senior year prom date, that big highway in Ohio.
It's close.
Just gonna say, isn't
Yes.
that like a car dealership or something?
What?
Isn't Autobahn like a car dealership or something?
No, Autobahn is a big highway in Germany.
Oh.
There's an
With no
Autobahn
speed
somewhere
limit.
around here too. Like
There's an Autobahn, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Whoa.
So no one has advantage. That's front. Well, so no one.
But I did. It's still on.
And
Big 4.
double P-knuckle for Antonio. Ah. Thank you, Dan. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what I was in New Jersey. But back in the prom day, it was the highway in Germany. Skip is getting a weird in his hair.
Well, I decided to let half of my head grow out because that's all I have anymore. So
Wash out for Cameron.
what do you think was worse there? The shot that Cameron threw or the way that Odubel Herrera just fielded that fly ball?
Toss up.
Strike there for Aldhouse. Seven-pin lead through 5 frames for Aldhouse. He can increase that to 17 here with another strike.
I have 5 bars.
Shockley with an open.
Now it's green.
That it is.
Three-bagger now for Aldhouse.
Takes the lead in the match. Let's go in close on Antonio. Ooh, got lucky not to leave the big 4 again. Leaves just the 6.
Threw pretty much similar to the same shot he threw over there on 3. I don't know if he missed it inside or if it just really, the ball just hooked that much. Spare there
Cameron
for
missed
Tony.
his spare. What's the handicap over there?
Amanda's
22.
22, yes.
22.
That seemed to hang on to her thumb. Got
3
lucky
pin.
to get 9.
With a spare here for Amanda, she will have an 8-pin lead. Or 18-pin lead, rather. Tony up now on lane 3.
Trips the 9. Smacks it out. Amanda missed her single pin. She presently has a 16-pin lead on Cameron with her handicap. Let's see what Daniel could do. Working on 3 in a row, frame 7. Almost left the pocket, 7-10. That ball seemed to die coming into the pocket. I will say it right now. He had a little trouble with these today.
Shh.
No, that's how I know he's going to make it. If I said he's made 30 out of 30 today, then he would make.
It's opposite day.
Yes.
Just like it says in the book.
Yep.
Gives
Hit
himself
it.
a little fist pump on that one.
Hit it in the front. Amanda now, her 3-9. Picks off the 3. 15-pin lead for Amanda. Cameron coming up for his 6th frame. Amanda open in the 6th. Cameron can close the gap here with 2 good shots here in the 6th and 7th. And through 7 frames, we have a 16-pin match in the scratch division in favor of Daniel.
Oh, he got it.
Messenger got there just in the nick of time. And while we were away, Daniel did strike in his 8th frame. Gives him a 6-pin advantage.
Tony now up on 4. Puts 10 back. That's a
All
double.
right.
He got that one inside.
Yes.
A little bit
It's
more.
going to be a big shot here for Antonio.
And
2, 4, 8, 10.
after that messenger, he comes back with that. He's going to need to get at least 3 here and get count. Keeps the match close.
That was not Antonio's best effort.
That was just a bit outside.
Yes.
Just a bit outside. Cameron misses the 4 pins that he had up. Give him 93 in the 7th.
Oh, boy.
Good shot
That was
there for
a
Amanda.
really good shot. All right, let's see what Daniel could do in the 9th. Double here will go a long way. Almost left a 7-10 the last time. That was just as bad as Antonio's shot was.
Looks like there is no room for error out there.
All right. Well, I've seen him shoot this spare 1,622 times. I think I've seen him miss it 1,619 out of the 1,622.
Those are pretty good statistics.
Yes.
Just the fact that you've been keeping that. I don't want to know how many times I missed the baby split.
That's
Why he didn't shoot his plastic ball at that, I don't know. All right, that changes the tune of this match. That puts Antonio back into the lead. Daniel strikes out. Antonio will need to double. So no matter what Daniel does, he cannot shut him out. Let's see what Cameron could do. He's up in the 8th. He trails by about 30-some.
4-pin. Like he made a ball change, I think.
All right, that's the first one for Daniel. And Cameron misses, so he has 102 with an open in the 8th. The best he could go out for is 162. Amanda currently with 136.
126.
I'm counting the strike in.
Okay,
Sorry.
gotcha.
Let's see if Daniel could double here to put the pressure on Antonio. And he gets it. I thought that was going to be inside.
He yelled at it.
Yes, he did.
Sometimes you got to make a friendly request for what you want.
Cameron over here leaving another split. That's pretty much going to end his day unless if he makes this. Daniel will be looking 4. Well, as long as he gets,
Needs
Just
7
a
at
couple.
least. 7 or 8.
yes. No, actually, as long as he gets basically a couple, that'll force Antonio to double. As long as he gets 4. And he trips the 10 from behind. All right, we'll leave it here on the scratch side. So Antonio is going to need to go with double 8. Amanda is shooting her 610 on lane 6. She's up in the 9th frame. She does not make it. That gives her 142 with her handicap. That sews up that match. Antonio trips the 2-pin. I'm going to call it right here. He buries the next one.
Yeah, when you do something like that, you want to make sure you make the adjustment to not do it again.
Yes.
Looks like a better line.
Ooh.
And solid 10 ends his day.
Karma.
Yes.
That's what you get for tripping a 2-pin.
Yes. Amanda misses her single pin spare. She shoots 129, 151 with her handicap. That will be enough for her to move on. Let's watch to see how Cameron finishes. Good job, Robert. Unless if your average is 254. Yeah, I got to admit, when he tripped the 2, I was saying he's going to bury the next one.
Anthony called it. Anthony said 10 videos.
All right. 130 for Cameron, but that's going to put him a little short. I'm not sure. I kind of think he thinks he won.
Yeah, it's scratch.
Yes.
Okay, bowling fans, time to give out our awards for the semifinals. Finishing in third in the scratch division, getting a $100 scholarship. Certificate and award goes to one Antonio Reyes.
Antonio Reyes, third place finish today. $100 added to his scholarship fund. Good day for Antonio.
Our third place finisher in the handicap division, getting a $60 scholarship. Certificate and award goes to Cameron Shockey.
Cameron Shockey, $60 for his third place finish today. All right, on we go to the title matches.
Okay, on to our title matches for the Eastern Classic.
All right, once again, let's hit up the upcoming schedule. Next week, we are at Easter Lanes in Reading for an under 21 doubles. That's next Sunday, April the 8th. If you want the discount, you have to put down at least a $20 deposit online at www.pjbtbowlingseries.com by 11:59 tomorrow night. The following week, April the 15th, we are at Leisure Lanes for adult junior number 6 or 5, one of them.
Not sure.
Same thing, if you want the discount, you have to have a $20 deposit down by 11:59 Sunday, April the 8th to get the discount. Then the following week, we are at Major number 9 at Berks Lanes, Sunday, April the 22nd. 10:30 start time, and then the following Sunday, April the 29th, the first ever PJBT Baker Team Tournament. That's going to be a lot of fun. I promise you, Skip, we will not do the Bakers as Dana Brown does the Bakers at States.
Thank God for that.
Yes. Yes.
You have to be quiet when you bowl a Dana Brown Baker game.
Yes. And one team goes, one team goes, one team goes, one team goes. We love Dana, but we don't like that. All right, so that's the upcoming April schedule here for the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour. All right, so you are watching Anthony Nyer warm up on lanes 3 and 4. He is a member of Junior Team USA, previous junior gold champion. He did very well last year. I think he got to the semifinals last year.
Something like that.
Or the finals.
I believe you're right. Somewhere.
It was either the semis or the finals.
Yeah, he was on TV.
I think it might have been the finals, yeah.
Yeah, because the kid shot 300 or 290 some against him,
Yes.
right?
Like that,
Yes.
yeah.
Now, these two met a couple weeks ago at regionals. And Anthony beat Daniel 278 to 266.
Well, that always makes you feel good.
Yes. After frame number 1, you would have been happy Daniel switched to his red quantum.
Yeah.
If he threw that in frame number 1, maybe he would have won.
I might have to throw mine tomorrow or Monday.
I wouldn't know.
I don't have any of my bowling balls that I don't
Oh,
have my
yes.
tenacity or my other ball that I normally throw.
Well, as long as you got your shoes
That I have. I have my shoes.
and your thumb slug.
I have that too.
You don't need bowling balls to go bowling.
You get a house ball.
Just slide yourself down there. Put your arms out and go down.
Got to watch out. Brunswick machines, though, are a little more dangerous than AMF ones are.
That's true.
See you, Antonio.
All right, we are just about ready to roll here. All right, on the mat for introductions for our title match.
Time for our title matches for the Easter Classic. Our number 1 seed on the scratch side, Anthony Nyer, taking on number 3 seed Daniel Allhouse. Anthony has elected to have Daniel start the match on lane 3. On the handicap side, we have number 1 seed Jonathan Olison taking on number 4 seed Amanda Granada. Jonathan has elected the match. Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our title match.
All right. 13. Our opponent, John, 10. All sporting one of the
Paulison comes up high, leaves the
yeah.
3, 6, 9, 10.
I'm watching the replay of Anthony's 9-pin, but the screen keeps freezing. So I'm probably not going to be able to see it. And I missed it. Paulson chops his spare.
Dyer now up on lane 3 for his second frame.
Every
Working on his
time you
spare.
touch something electronic that's hooked into your stuff, my thing goes ick. That is on the same network that you're on. So you went there and my screen went red. It went blech. So for 12 minutes, don't touch it, please. Then you could touch it. Anthony converts his spare in frame 2. I'm not touching it. She's taking a break.
Hello, everybody.
Althouse going back to his red line. That's a double.
Now, is that going to be a change just on that lane? I would have
I'm
to
going to
imagine.
say yes.
Because the tag looked pretty good on 3, so. That's a double for Althouse. Nair will be looking to make a little bit of an adjustment. He didn't throw too good a shot there the last 2 times out, so I'm sure he'll make the right adjustment.
On the handicap side, Amanda Granada getting a strike. Has 28 in the second with a strike. Polison up for his third frame after strike open.
Good shot there for Althouse. That's 3 in a row.
That's the highest it's been all day.
Nair now up on lane number 4, looking to get his first strike of the match. Comes in just a hair light, leaves the 3-pin. Paulison now up on 5 for his 4th frame. Granada right now currently with a 15-pin lead with the handicap.
On lane 5, Jonathan Polison. Nice shot, and the 7 falls. Looked like he was going. Looked like a slow motion shot that he was going to.
Late trip.
Late trip of the 7, so he puts up a double.
3 straight spares for Anthony to start his match.
Granada comes up a little bit light, leaving the 2-pin.
No breaks yet for Anthony.
He's there, he just can't get 10 pins to fall.
Yes.
If my math is right, one of these bowlers on the scratch side will get their 4th title of the season. If I'm looking at my chart on the website correctly. So one of them will get 4th title on the year. They both have 3.
So, potential player of the year implications.
Amanda Granada, another good shot, leaving the 10-pin for frame 5. She has a 33-pin lead currently.
Just a hair left off the hand there for Danny.
Yes.
Comes up high, leads to 6-10. Not a bad shot. Amanda makes her 10 pin. Good spare there for her. She maintains her lead.
With Daniel's miss, officially the $72 in the 300 pot carries over to next week. As we head into the doubles event next Sunday at Heasters. And Daniel gets one.
Untimely miss there for Danny.
Now up on lane 6, Jonathan Polison looking for a triple. And another great shot, playing that tight inside line. Two-handing it. He has 3 in a row.
Good return shot there for Althouse coming off the open. Keeps the pressure on Anthony. I think the most important thing that happened today is currently what's happening right now. Skip Moyer is sitting here and is not in pain. I want everyone to know that.
This is true.
That is very important.
It's getting better.
Now Polison
Wednesday.
looking for 4 in a row. He half runs it out.
Yes.
4 in a row for Jonathan Polison. He looks to be dialed in.
It's Anthony's first strike.
That looked like a good adjustment by Anthony there.
Yes.
I'm going to say that he went a little bit tighter with his line. That ball looked like inside a target almost, more than the first couple shots of the match. So
I would agree.
Let's see if he can use the same adjustment on the left lane to put up a double. Meanwhile, Amanda Granada looking to walk the ladder today from the 4th seed position.
She's got a little bit of a hill here to climb with Paulison on 4 in a row. 5 strikes in 6 frames.
She does spare up the 5-9 in frame 6.
That's a double for Anthony.
Do I have to retrieve another bowling pin? Oh, why not? I'll go get it.
It's in the back.
That should be all right. That should be all right. Go ahead.
It's a strike for Amanda. Danny comes back with a double. And another strike for Paulison.
Okay. After all that talking about trash in the gutter, Althouse comes back after that open with a 3-bagger. Matt's going to go out there and take out the trash.
Another strike for Paulison. That's 6 in a row. Let's get a shot of Matt.
Yeah, getting trash out of the gutter. Sundays at 9 p.m. is his pickup time.
Saturday.
Is that a fortune cookie?
Bounce you.
Bounce.
The souvenir from the gutter. And a hairball.
There we go.
6-pin for Anthony. He's starting to show a little frustration. Matt, I think you found your calling. Retrieving dead wood and trash and
Yeah, for our bowling fans out there, it is a wristband from like a theme park and a dust bunny.
I'm not really sure why he gave it to me, but that's okay.
Meanwhile, while I was away, Jonathan Polison has 6 in a row on the scoreboard.
Maybe that's my yearly bonus.
So Amanda Granada at this point, 125 and a spare in the 8th, starting the 9th frame. She can scratch shoot 205. That would be max out at 218, but Jonathan Polison can shoot 260 yet. There's a good strike for Amanda. So she will need some help in this match as Jonathan is trying to shut her out.
Looks like Anthony has that line out there. It just, when he hits it, he hits it. If not, it just doesn't know what it's going to do. Very, very fine line out there.
yes.
Well, he can max out now at 235. Daniel 6. Double here for looking for high, leaving this. He'll look to get 2 and he'll be in the 200 scratch in the 9th.
Week 10. That looked strangely similar to his 10th frame over here before. That opens the door a little bit back for Anthony.
Polison not able to get any on the fill, so he has 197 in the 9th.
A mark here would shut it out.
So now, well, actually, with the handicap, Amanda Granada can strike out for 218. Jonathan's strike spare is 217. So Jonathan will need a double to shut out his opponent.
Yeah, I didn't add the 9th frame. I thought 145 was the 9th. That's where I got mixed up.
So Polison starting the 10th frame needs a double to take home the title. That one looks a little bit wide a target, and he comes up light, leaving the 1, 2, 6, 8, 10. A very unconventional washout. See if he can convert here. Meanwhile, back to all house. Solid 10 pin. So, with the spare by all house, he can shoot 234.
And it opens the door for Anthony.
It does open the door for Nair, as Nair can strike out for 235. So we have a 1-pin match on the scratch side. Back to Polison. He is only able to get 3. He will shoot 205. And now Amanda Granada needing to shoot 206 for the victory. Means she needs a 193 scratch, so she will need a strike on the first ball. And here it is. She comes up light, leaving the 3-pin. And that will seal it. Jonathan Polison is your handicap Easter Classic champion. I will go get the awards ready as our scratch side finishes up.
All right. The tournament is in Anthony's hand. He gets the next 4. He shuts out Daniel. That's 1. That's 2. Gets a little lucky there on the 8-pin.
All comes down to the 10th.
Yep. All right, 2 more to shut him out. That's 3. 1 more to go.
9 to tie, 10 to win.
And he does it. Needs the last 4, gets the last 4, and he shuts him out.
What a finish.
Yep.
.221 for Althouse with a strike here on the fill ball. Good day of bowling for him.
Okay,
235, 221.
235, 221. Okay.
Keep it in your pocket.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes our 2018 Easter Classic. Our runner-up finisher in the scratch division getting a $125 scholarship certificate and award goes to
Daniel Althouse, second place finisher, $125 added to his scholarship fund.
Our runner-up finisher in the handicap division getting a $100 scholarship certificate and award goes to Amanda Granada.
Amanda Granada, $100 in the hearse. What are you doing with my sign?
And now for our champion.
I don't need to see it.
Scratch division getting his fourth title of the season. $200
I see this.
first place plaque goes to Anthony Dyer.
Anthony Nyer, your champion today.
And our winner in the handicap division, getting his second title of the season, a $200 scholarship certificate and plaque goes to Jonathan Polison.
Jonathan Polison, your champion in the handicap division, $200. All right, we're going to take pictures. I will set up the camera, and we will be back with post-match interviews.
To everyone, and we will see everybody next Sunday at Easter Lanes in Reading for the 21 and under double. Okay?
All right, we are here with our handicap division champion, Jonathan Polison. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I like that shirt.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yes. So let's see here. A lot of strikes up there,
Yeah.
but you didn't finish all that well.
No. Well, once I got the split in the ninth, I was like, all right, just don't throw it away here because you went so far. I'm like, and I mean, I didn't. I kind of did throw it away a little bit,
Uh-huh.
but I did my best.
Yes. Well, you're sitting here with me,
Thank you.
so I guess you did just well.
Yep.
How many victories is this for you?
This is my second
Your second. Second this year or second total?
this year.
Second this year. Excellent. So, how did you attack Autobahn today on these wood lanes here at Jordan?
Well, I going into it before I even threw a ball, I knew I was going to start throwing urethane because it's wood, and my home house at back at home is wood, so I'm pretty used to wood, which that kind of gives me a little advantage. And since it was just a little bit different than a house pattern, I started where I would normally throw for a house pattern. I just adjusted off that.
Mm-hmm. What is your house?
Curtis Lanes in Ewing, New Jersey.
Curtis Lanes in Ewing, New Jersey. Nice. So, what grade are you in?
I'm a freshman in high school.
Do you guys have a bowling team?
No, we do not.
Oh, well, maybe that's your goal for your sophomore year,
Yeah.
is to get a bowling team. All right. What do you average then on wood?
On wood, I average. Well, the last league I was in was last summer, and I averaged 161 in it.
Okay.
But recently, during practice and all that stuff, I've been averaging around 175, 180.
All right. Okay. All right. Here's your chance to look right in that camera and say whatever you want to say. Thank whoever you want to thank.
Well, I'd like to thank the PJBT for hosting this event. It was another great one. It was really fun. I'd like to thank my parents for bringing me out here today. I'd like to thank you for interviewing me.
Just being me.
Yep. And thank everyone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your handicap division champion taking home the $200 first place prize today, Jonathan Polison. Congratulations.
Yep.
We'll look to see you sitting right next to me a little more often.
Yep.
All righty. And now our scratch division champion, Yo Anthony. Making it 4 titles this year and putting himself in the Player of the Year race, Anthony Nair. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
So before we talk about the match, Matthew told me when you walked into the check-in room today, you told him this is not one of your favorite bowling centers.
Nope, not at all. I never have bowled good here before.
And today you did.
Yep.
So, you led for a good portion of the match.
Yeah, I led.
I mean, of the day.
Yeah, I led from. I took the lead in the third game, I believe, and then I led to game 7. Then
Yes.
Antonio took over, and then I took it back the last game going into the
Yes.
finals.
All right, so let's move ahead to the final match. You started out, I believe, your first 4 frames were spares.
Yes, they were force 4.
Yes. What adjustments did you make after that point?
Well, on lane 3, my ball was not getting through the fronts. Like lane 4, I just made a bad shot and let a 7-pin or 9-pin. Yeah, 9-pin. And then, but on 3, I just untucked my pinky because I always tuck it. And my dad told me it just makes it roll more.
And
so
it does.
So I untucked it, and then I got through the fronts, and I was
Yes.
good from there.
Well, your dad sounds like he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, just a little.
By the way, he's a PBA professional. Beat Walter Ray Williams once or twice in the finals.
Yep.
All right, so after you saw Daniel leave the 10-pin in the 9th, I'm sure right then and there you knew that you needed to strike out 9th and 10th to shut him out.
Yeah.
So tell me, being on Junior Team USA, do they talk to you yet about those situations?
No, they haven't. Not yet.
No? About how to handle that? Well, then tell me how did you, you needed 4 straight strikes to shut him out. All of them look good. You got a little lucky on the first one in the 10th.
Yeah,
You could have left an 8-pin.
Yeah.
It was drifted a little high.
Yeah.
Tell me about those 2 frames then.
So I just told myself, take it 1 frame at a time, do what I know how to do, and just make it happen.
That's it?
Yep, just made sure I took it one shot at a time.
What equipment did you throw today?
Today, I pretty much, exception for one game, I threw my Truth Tour 900 Global.
Okay.
But the one game, I threw my Inception from 900 Global.
Okay. All right. Here's your chance as always. Look right in there. Say whatever you want to say. Thank whoever you want to thank.
Just thank my coaches for teaching me what they taught me.
Thank maybe some of them for bringing you today.
Yeah, I'll thank my sister for taking me.
Just thank me in general. He thanked you. He didn't thank me yet.
And thanks for the
Thank you.
best
Thank you.
PJBT member.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your Scratch Division champion, making it title number 4 on the year, putting himself right in the Player of the Year race, Anthony Nyer. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, who wants to wrap this up with me? This guy. All right.
I almost knocked over a whole entire table.
Well, I know you're beat because you were here all day.
I was somewhere all day, not where, not necessarily where I always wanted to be, but
Yes.
All
right, so next week we're back at Heaster Lanes in Reading for a under 21 doubles.
That is correct.
$20 deposit by 11:59 tomorrow to get the discount. And the week after we are at Leisure Lanes for adult junior doubles. 11:59 next Sunday to get the discount. If you make my thing go off, so help me
I'm
God.
not even getting involved in that. I'm more worried about this table falling because this thing is a little.
Yes.
I'm glad I didn't touch it earlier.
All right,
but
let's wrap this up before they start touching the phone and makes my feed go all phooey.
Deadline is tomorrow night at midnight.
You're so ugly. Get out of my screen. Get out of my screen. You're ugly.
Yes, midnight tomorrow night. Have your deposits in if you want the cheaper entry for next week. Sold out is 64 teams.
Okay.
We're just under 20.
All right.
So we're going to get we'll get at least 10,
Oh, yeah.
15 more
Oh, absolutely.
in the next couple days.
All
So,
right, for the entire PJBT crew, I think we were just about all here today, except for Boom Boom and Jen. Happy Easter, everybody. Feel free to drop by at my house tomorrow. Bring me lots of chocolate.
Yeah. We take bunny rabbits.
Absolutely, too. We will see you guys next Sunday from Easter Lanes. See ya. Bye.